Evening, everyone, and or morning and or afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. We are happy to have you here at Boston Bluebeak Week 4, and I'm joined here with Sam, the lesbian war crimes herself. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Excited to be here. Excited to commentate some Plus R. Excited to watch.
Yeah. Always love to watch Plus R on a day that ends in day.
Yes. Any of the 7 days in a week is always a good day for Plus R.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Caleeeb's already in here, or I say was in here, as per the username goes. Yeah. But we're already hopping into our first match.
Yeah, Hypers Nova in Ute, it looks like.
Ooh, MrPomegranX and Bonk Bees.
If I'm looking at MrPomegranX.
Yeah. And versus that'll be JackWatcher as well.
Oh, this is JackWatcher. All right.
Yeah.
JackWatcher. I was a little confused earlier. But yeah, like watching Jack. Likes to go for IK a lot is something I really know. Or I guess what he's known for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. He has done a very good job of kind of like structuring his offense in such a way that it's like, okay, you're feeling a lot of pressure. It makes you want to press buttons to get out of the situation, and then really tries to trick it up with like that whole patience aspect you just saw right there. And then, yeah, backdashing, baiting stuff, and then does it again. That's what we're going to be seeing a lot of, just between those two.
Yeah.
Oh, this MrPomegranX actually in those 5 Ds there.
4. All right. 4 sideline.
Oh!
Holy shit!
What a way to start off the tournament here. Using the DP to get through the main super.
I have never seen that before. That is like one way to get out.
Yeah, who said wilding out with a DP on neutral was a bad idea? It was me. I said that once.
I'll never say that. Run up DP, always gonna hit me.
Oh, and the slash back as well with MrPomegranX getting under your as well. Oh, that was clean.
Yeah, but also was really good burst of Jack there to make the ground Viper whip and be able to get in front of him.
Yeah, and I can't say if that was like fully intentional or not, or if it's just going for the hit confirm, but nonetheless, MrPomegranX does stop before actually being in a really bad situation within the burst, but we'll see if able to keep that up here.
Good run up DP, there it is again. Never going to be able to block that.
No, not at all. It's an absolute monster out here. Good Dolphin here. Great confirm as well from JackWatcher.
Great confirm off that 5. Unfortunately drops it.
Yeah, but nonetheless here, having most of the time here, 5K is actually kind of hitting. DPs are kind of hitting in weird situations here too. Nice counter hit confirm here, maximizing the damage as much as possible. Person out here just trying to get a little bit of an opportunity to keep Jack in the corner here, but Jack is doing a great job trying to bait out these DPs in most situations.
I feel like I've only seen about half of them hit. The ones that do, like the counter hit SDP, when he got a combo off it, led to some great damage. So
yeah,
I feel like it's a good risk reward going on.
Yeah. If you're going to be able to wild out like that, you have to make it count instead of more of just like, oh, I'm using it to escape a situation or prevent a situation. You have to make sure that the damage is actually on the table so that you can see Jack actually spending time baiting out, waiting on Oki, stuff like that, because it's going to make him play a lot slower.
Yeah. I also but I do want to. All right. Oh, unfortunate burst there for MrPomegranX.
Wait, it did sound like you were about to say something. You guys want to make a point at something?
No.
Oh my god.
All the DPs.
And even the bandit bringers going over the slashback, excuse me, dead angles as well.
Drops the confirm. Probably was reaching for a burst there.
Now just kind of force it into here. Nice JHs to try to keep the pressure on from the air aspect. Because now that MrPomegranX has said that they're going to DP like crazy, I feel like JackWatcher is really wanting to go to the air a lot more. And so we're seeing a lot of that JH OS with the throw to see if we can keep Jack really locked down.
Yeah. What I'm seeing, though, is Jack really just, despite all the DPs and all the 5Ks that PomegranX has thrown out, he's refused to just stay on the ground, despite being anti-aired many times. And it's shown to work out, as we saw in game 1, but could see a different...
But no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that like kind of air game come into play here, and just as much as possible, just doesn't even want to deal with like having to try to just manually bait out a DP, and it's working for the most part pretty well because the 5Ks aren't getting a whole lot of damage for the most part.
Yeah. I saw earlier in the round that those 5Ks started to trade some with May. Oh, did that cross up in the corner there?
Oh my god, I believe it did, Sam.
But as I was saying, those I started seeing some of those May JHs start to trade Soul 5K. It could be pretty sure May's favor there. As you probably saw right there was a attempted 5K anti-air that just traded or wasn't fast enough somehow to anti-air fight it. Jade.
Right. Yeah, it's a fast move, but because it's a fast move, you have to actually place it a little bit better, and that's the most credit I will ever give a Soul player for using 5K in an anti-air situation.
Good job on Jack, just waiting, building up the levels of the hoop.
I agree. That was really, really good patience from Jack, and oh no, but that was not so great patience from Jack, unfortunately, there.
Yeah.
MrPomegranX is going to go on the board here, one apiece.
Yeah, MrPomegranX showing very well with his anti-airs DPs. I feel like I've seen Jack start to get hit a lot more by the SDPs lately and punish them a lot less.
And you're absolutely right about that, because I see that, Jack is still trying to manually bait, like run up, block on the ground, wait for it to happen. And even then, it's like the damage hasn't been capped out all that much compared to when the SDP hits, it is so much more significant for MrPomegranX.
Yeah.
From here, gotta burst the guy to keep the corner as much as possible, and use the Dolphin to get the way the hell up out of there. Oh, and another 5K!
Great 5K for great confirm. Oh, we're gonna call it a reset there.
Yeah, great reset from MrPomegranX.
Great reset from MrPomegranX.
Wow, what a genius. Oh, that 6H doing work once again here. STP going unpunished once more, as we talked about a little bit earlier. And that is going to be such a hard thing to overcome if you're not able to capitalize that damage. But another overhead kick. Weird.
Starting to see Jack just be a lot more on the ground there, which is setting up the Dolphin hoops and just using this Dolphin to get it. So he really looks like he's starting to notice the anti-airs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, full screen ground Viper.
Everyone's losing it right now. What a confirm as well. Is he the make or break?
Oh, close game. Very close.
That was insanely close. The Dolphin, or the Whale sails it at the end there, and just, minor punish again, but does burst it nonetheless here. So this is actually pretty favorable for JackWatcher, because if they're able to start getting their one knockdown, they'll be able to keep MrPomegranX, at a pretty good arm's length.
Yeah. Final game, final round here. It's already such a good match for our very first game of the night.
All right, it might look like that Jack has gotten their controller unplugged, because they're not teching certain things. Yeah, it looks like something might have happened there.
Looks like no burst either. Just very unfortunate thing to happen.
Because I do kind of feel like I remember Jack having a new controller or something like that and was having some issues with it. And I mean, even in the tournament setup aspect, this would still be MrPomegranX match nonetheless, which is still a heavy rain, unfortunately, because that's going to make a lot of people cry just that much.
Yeah, definitely. Had many experience in the past, just controller disconnects and very close sets. Quite a sad moment.
Yeah, and Jade even confirming it as well for an otherwise very nutty but very violent and entertaining match to start off the night as well. But you hate to see it end like that. But nonetheless, it is good, and it's the best time to have it happen if there was ever a good time for it to happen, where you're not already spending hundreds of dollars to travel across the U.S. and you're in front of an audience and your controller pewters out, and the judge has to come by and just be like, "Sorry, you lose. Get off stage."
Worst thing that could probably happen to you. I had a friend where it happened in like top 8 winner side. It was devastating. Anyway, next match here, it's like we have Nova and TJ Brown. I'm gonna have a little bias. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bias towards TJ Brown here. She gives me a ride home from locals a good amount.
Yeah, you don't want to be left at locals if possible.
Yeah. I can't like be stuck on the complete other side of Portland at like 12 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, on the other side here, we have another Soul player in the face of Nova. Will they be bringing the heat?
Yeah. TJ, imagine, is pretty confident in this matchup. Got a local Soul player, Pericles, who TJ plays a good amount with offline. Pretty strong Soul as well. And TJ herself also used to be a Soul player, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, on at least the bright side for Nova, no one plays like Pericles whatsoever. Pericles is very unique. So Nova might have some tricks here against TJ Brown, or rather, you know, just in general as just like I'm gonna play normal will make you a lot better of a player against someone who's like against Pericles.
Yes, that is true. Oh, big confirm.
Ooh.
3 sidewinders. Oh, and gets the damn revolver at the end.
Oh, the confirms are good here, but that's still gonna be plus after that, and still able to dodge the counter as well.
Oh, it's clipped by the ground viper trying to backdash there, and that's going to lead to death, unfortunately.
Yeah, a very significantly opposite round compared to the first one, where TJ had all the advantages, and now Nova had all the advantages in turn.
Yeah. Ooh, this could be some big damage. Testament with that big body. Yeah, of course the burst. Testament with that big body, Soul could get some like very big induced combos off. Like practical, close to TODs. Maybe leave you at like 10%.
Yeah, actually, do you actually know if because of the bigger body, Testament is more vulnerable to Sidewinder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen, or I don't think more vulnerable to Sidewinder. I don't know exactly that, but I've seen most of the Sidewinder loop, crazy Sidewinder loop combos I've seen of like the Kyrie Sidewinders have been done on Testament.
Okay. So definitely the punching bag in this situation.
Yeah.
But nice ending over there from TJ, able to close it out against Nova. Nova did get a little bit of a start there, but I think TJ's starting to get a little bit more of a feeling of like, okay, here's where you're out of your range. You're gonna try to use a special move to get right back in and reset the situation. Cool, I'll use my counter here, and I earn the corner. I get a little bit of damage as well, and then you have to block me on top of all of that.
Yeah. Oh, throw tech at round start.
Wow.
That's something you don't really see ever.
Alright, just gotta go straight for the meter burn. Yeah.
Good JK air-to-air into a fantastic confirm.
Ooh, that's key as well, so we got the voodoo dolls.
2 dolls, sets out a tree. Gotta watch out for that. Probably was trying to make a burst there. That's why she dropped the combo.
And unfortunately, Nova caught that. It also caught another tree as well. Gonna make like a tree and leave the situation here, unfortunately, and that poison will just do enough damage on top of the combo.
Very great comeback to TJ there. It's looking not the strongest in the start, but the massive puppets and 2 trees really just made things turn around.
Alright. Oh, 3 up in there, 2 clean hits. Take back the corner here. Doesn't actually RC once upon entry.
Ooh, this could be big damage. Very big damage. That was a counter hit starter, so.
A nice knockdown as well here. Let's see what makes we can do. Tries to go for the throw attempt there, but air dash is late and is able to bait it out there from
Very
Nova.
good FRC to stay safe and not die. Oh, dead angled the wrong way, but it's not going to matter. Just gets out the super to reversal and kill.
Yeah, forget a DP. We're just going to do the whole shebang now. We're going to use 50 meter. I'm not
yeah.
dying with this.
Yeah,
all right,
blocks the warn as well.
All right, we can get a punch off this for sure. That 5K.
Very patient now.
Oh, we got a cool knockdown here into the corner here. Just going to keep pressuring as much as possible. Use the FRC. Doesn't touch anything, but Nova does not react either.
Yeah. There's been a tree set here. Probably going to see that come into play soon. Or I imagine there was. Might have been wrong. Mind playing tricks on me. Good Ivy throw from PJ.
Oh,
no.
Oh, this is scary for TJ. Oh, will she be able to overcome this after the knockdown? Nova can just show off and go for the super as well, but gets bit in the ass. I can't believe it. Testament 8 Soul's ass.
Oh, Testament 8 Soul's ass. That's what a way to end that round.
What a way to make a comeback there from the back, nonetheless. Here, good stuff to TJ for keeping it down, and good stuff from Nova for showing off at the end there with the unfortunate FRC that didn't work out exactly as planned.
Yeah, maybe Nova was trying to like FRC, Ban Revolver FRC, Ban Revolver FRC, just trying to stall, find what to do.
Yeah,
or maybe it was just trying to go for like a cross up. I've seen some souls who like Bandit Revolver FRC into like air DP.
Maybe that's actually a really good point. Because I was like thinking like maybe it was just like an FRC to just land like kind of in front of them and just go for like a quick air dash pressure or something like that, or go for like a quick landing low. So it's an empty jump low in that situation, but nonetheless, it does end up in a cross up that made the situation go all topsy-turvy, and TJ is able to take it there.
Yeah.
Cross up tip on FSC too quickly, and negative edge in her Bandit Revolver. Game bad.
Darn.
Don't worry, Nova. I saw the sauce. I was impressed. It was cool. You moved real fast. All right, so looks like we have Athma up next here against Ellie, which I believe is another bias one for you.
This is Ellie, not negative Ellie.
Oh, not
sure.
What?
Oh wait, we got negative L. If you look at the bracket here, Athma beat negative Ellie, and now has to fight Ellie.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Athma having to make it through the whole Ellie bracket.
The Ellie bracket. You gotta hold those L's.
Oh, let's see if Athma can do it again, though. Ellie, a very strong player I've seen for a while, just slowly starts to improve.
I kind of like the wow, the patience, the zoning. I was gonna say the patience has been really good from Ellie, just kind of neutral jumping with the pin into the corner there. That was extremely good, but Athma's extremely good at confirms as well. Kind of case in point right there. Jeez.
Athma's had some crazy confirms. I've looked at their Twitter at times. They showed off like some great air-to-air routes into knockdown. Some great stuff overall. So I'm excited to watch both these play.
Yeah, and I would say Athma's pretty, like, I would say otherwise, textbook for the most part. Plays very, very clean. Probably goes for the neutral as much as possible. Maybe not as much as, like, Purify Weird Soul, but, you know, plays it very, you know, clean and by the book, and then makes it count when it hits.
Yeah. Oh, Ellie looks like she fucked up the dead angle there and led to her death, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too far away, and Athma was actually ready to bait it out as well. So good stuff. Simple setups, keeping it clean. Oh, here we go, though.
Yeah, go into the DP loops. Oki, what is the mix?
Ooh.
Oh, just staying back and trying to zone out. Seems like the pin does a very good job at dealing with that zoning at the angle that it hits.
Yeah, I guess one more opportunity to say, like, if you DP wrong here, I do get to hit you and get it full confirm. But at this point, has the corner as well, so it's up to Athma to not make that mistake of DPing wrong. And I know he's actually not. Oh my god, that sucks.
The roll through, getting hit by the or spear.
Yeah, that force break goes crazy sometimes. Jeez Louise. But nonetheless here, Ellie's able to keep it down. And I like Ellie's avoidance of the second force break that was in the air as well. So just able to jump over it, continue to pressure, go for a late air dash overhead again. So Ellie's at least very aware of the Kai matchup, it feels like.
Yeah. Ellie seems very aware of like what to avoid. Oh, good air throw from Athma there. This whole thing's looking very strong for Athma. Ellie at like had flashing guard gauge there, so any hit could have probably been death. I know people like to meme on like Kai having the no damage, but I imagine with like such low health that Milia has, the no damage thing kind of just isn't there.
Yeah, it would dissipate as much as her health would in that situation. Oh, there we go, keeping it clean there, just going for a nice tick throw, run up throw. Tick throw, run
yeah,
throw.
very good clean first round from Athma there.
But Ellie is actually circumventing a lot of Athma's options in general, like avoiding that 2S range as much as possible, kind of neutral jumping in front so that DP doesn't is not an option for Athma as well. And just even like navigating some of the projectile game and everything like that. Ellie just has to, I guess, be able to enter in a lot more smoothly, because once she's in, she's doing a lot of good mix-ups.
Yeah. Good tick throw from Athma there. Just dashed over.
Oh, a nice close slash here into the confirm. Just gonna arm the corner off this one. Let's see if we can get mixed up again. Nice FRC. Oh my gosh!
Good full combo.
Yep, just backdashing out there. Just doesn't want no smoke, doesn't want no trouble here, and gets a throw on the ground and gonna get a full confirm as well. And Ellie doesn't actually super go for the pin as much either here, so I kind of like that about her gameplay style, because like I don't need this to win; it's just a bonus.
Yeah. I imagine though, pin is pretty good at dealing with Kai zoning, like you said earlier. If you get like Kai full screen trying to like do charge stun edge, you can just get in there. You're in that right angle to where Kai can't 6B you, and it'll go right over the charge stun edge.
Right.
So I imagine it's pretty good. And Athma looks like just making a comeback there against Ellie, just slowly dwindling away the health, like great air airs and all that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And even kind of your earlier point here, you know, Ellie having the pin and being very good against Kai and everything. One thing I noticed about Ellie is she uses it more as like a preventative, not letting Kai in measure, and not use it to go over the projectile. She kind of just throws it at like first blush. And I think that's kind of giving her some problems in the long run, because she just loses that tool.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen Athma just sit there and guard pin knowing how strong that tool can be. As we just saw earlier.
All right.
Ooh, great JK to pick up some minutes. It's the mix.
Oh, that was good. I like that use of pin, though.
Good dead angle.
Yeah, that's just enough.
Athma making it through the Ellie gauntlet. Beating negative Ellie and Ellie both 2-0.
The Ellies can be stopped.
They can be stopped.
But yeah, Athma moving on against who will be the winner of Soup versus TJ, which, that will be that's one heck of a match.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that will not be on our side of things here. Listen, we're going to be going over to pandabetic versus Caleeeeb, which isn't fair. I like both these people on a personal level.
I don't know too much about both these players. I know Panda is like a Faust, right?
Yes, correct.
New York Faust.
I don't know where pandabetic up there. I'm just like New Jersey, New York area.
That area.
And Caleeeeb, yeah, and Caleeeeb is, I think, still a Potemkin player. Changes very often. Down in officially Texas, but it's kind of like that New Mexico, Texas area. So kind of in between two states, but mostly plays online, hangs out at home, plays online, plays a lot. Absolutely lovable son of a gun as well.
All right. Love to watch both of these players.
Oh, okay. Now it's RoboKai. Yeah, okay. See, it's every time I look over, there's someone new. It's on me for not keeping up.
Robokai is always a treat for me to watch. This character, I feel like, has a lot of potential that hasn't been reached yet. And lots you could do with him.
Right, exactly.
With like the high heat routes, what is it? I think the exhaust loops or whatever. I think that's 6H is where he like blows out the steam. All those routes, they've all been great to watch and like see this character develop slowly.
Yeah, thanks to, rollback and everything like that, we're learning a lot more about characters that we just did not give enough the time of the day for. I mean, most notably Cliff, but I think other characters are going to have their renaissances as well, assuming that the players, stay strong with it. But right now, Panda's staying very, very strong, playing the matchup very simply, just going for the 2D knockdown, going for the item throw, and just making sure that it's like Caleeeeb can't really do anything crazy, using sort of invulnerable moves while standing or anything like that. Just simple knockdown and just simple control.
Yeah. Good missile from Caleeeeb, though, to like, I think that was to detonate the bomb bag in the air. Upward bounce was force bounce to block and not get like 3+ rings.
Yeah, and that's a really good idea. Anything you can kind of do to prevent Faust from throwing any items whatsoever is always a huge win. And I think, now having played Caleeeeb for a while now over the course of years, I think, absolutely understands that mechanic as much as possible, but Pandic's just good.
Panda is just that dude. He's just good at the game.
Right. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say, if you can first off that, I'm going to mess my pants.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Just door into falling mini house.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Got exploded at the very end there thanks to the overheat and had a forced knockdown. And so pandabetic took huge advantage over that, going for a straight clean at 6H. And that meant no meter, so you couldn't even do the cool DP with damage.
All right.
So
Sticking
no
with the
RoboCop. Yeah. Not horribly surprised, because, I mean, if we had Potemkin before, it's not going to get any better necessarily. And who knows, maybe he's just really trying to get into that RoboKai lifestyle.
Maybe.
Nice air throw.
Good super jump air throw. Yeah, very good air throw. Good throw from Panda as well there. But all I'm seeing here is just... Oh, what was that FRC command grab?
I don't think there's been enough strikes in this match here. I think it's just all throws have been hitting.
Caleeeeb just really showing off his inner Potemkin right now with like back-to-back command grabs, with all the air throws.
Oh,
just with like a new fresh coat of paint this time.
Exactly. Man built like robot, man actually robot. Oh, just gonna come down though. Oh. But what a throw! Actually, the one that could have saved pandabetic.
BP to kill.
Good stuff here. Ooh, opens up the 6P there just to kind of do a vibe check nonetheless here, but again, knockdown off this. Oh, nope, actually a little bit too high. Next, wants to capitalize on the damage here, just trying to keep Caleeeeb on their feet here. Just really, there's just nowhere that Caleeeeb can kind of be in terms of like comfort. But oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were going to get some crazy confirm there off of the 5H FRC.
Yeah, I was on that tail like, it is possible, but it does not work out here. All right, we're pulling in. Gonna have to force that burst there. Now, you have to be able to keep that corner from this point onward, but this is, that's not gonna work, especially if you're gonna use a 2H as an anti-air. It's gonna go the wrong way with that FDC.
Yeah, it could have also maybe just been a messed up DP.
But true, because on the opposite side, that would make a lot of sense, actually. And so one of the better things you can do in the RoboKai matchup against Faust is get to that high heat aspect, and if you can get those missiles up into the air, Faust doesn't really have the mobility to be able to go around it, and he's kind of a large lad as well, so that could be something that Caleeeeb aims for in the future. Reviewing back on this VOD here, because I know he will.
Yeah, plus with that lack of like strong air dash that Faust had, like the mobility's really just shown not being super good.
Right. It's slow, it's wide, it's all the things that you don't want when you're escaping like 5 missiles at a time.
Are we getting...
Oh no!
thought we
He's
were going to
too
get some
hot.
like crazy Dr. Stormlock confirms there.
He's aiming for it,
No,
and
good
yeah.
RC to bait the burst.
Yeah, very, very little choice there. Because even if you don't burst that, then you're going up to the air, you're gonna RC, and then they'll just, teleport down from the air, throw an item down, which will probably be bad for you, so on and so forth. So that was very unfavorable for Caleeeeb there. So pandabetic will take it 2-0.
Yeah, it was like near checkmate situation. Maybe it could have been like a frame perfect burst you could have done, but
yeah, like using like just slightly after they leave the first hit or something like that might have worked and caught pandabetic unawares. But that's one of those big hopeful bursts. Like I hope I catch you going like, huh, what? And then you screw up the follow up.
Yeah.
But looking at the list over here now, so with pandabetic moving on here, we'll be facing off against the winner between JoeBiden and JackWatcher. And then that will get us into... Oh, well, no, it just updated for me. So that will be JoeBiden versus pandabetic on the other end there at the bottom of the winner's quarters bracket.
Looks like we also got Izzy and Pure Magician.
Ooh, Peter at it again. I wonder who we're going to see today.
I think he's like full on chip now.
You think so? Oh, shoot.
I think Peter is going to be playing the chip. That's my guess.
Well, I at least know for if you're going anti-Cliff, at least, Faust is still considered, I think, good in that matchup. Things might have changed in the meantime. And Peter has a pretty strong Faust. More unconventional. Wouldn't play Faust like you would almost expect a Faust player to play Faust, but that's what makes Peter the magician in this case here.
Yeah, I've seen Peter's Faust. Been doing lots of labbing, doing some like confirms off of like a bunch of items, figuring out all that. Looks like he was on Johnny recently,
which would be a good pick here because saying that they can't combo lightweights on Chip might be, and I mean also Chip would just immediately die as well in this matchup too.
Just don't be wrong. One stray hit from a Cliff will kill you.
Yeah, Cliff sneezes in your wrong direction. And now Chip is fucking dead.
Yeah, just on your way to the hospital.
Yeah,
not even the hospital, just the morgue, actually.
Yeah, the morgue, just straight to the cemetery. Oh, but a nice 2D starter here from Izzy.
No, yeah. We set up Oki cross up.
All right, great 6P there to prevent the redash as well. Good stuff. And a great 6P again to prevent the falling sword.
Yeah. Ooh. Great, yeah.
All right, seeing
He's probably trying to like bait out burst there. That's why she dropped combo. Like
oh no!
Oh.
So that's one thing against chip players, that if you have a competent chip player, the one thing they know how to do is mash out a stun, because that is a part of that character's toolkit technicality. So it's like
Cliff.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Peter taking round one.
Oh no! Oh, Peter saw it, tried to rush in. Unfortunately, a little bit too far away here. He's able to take the corner here and keep the pressure on. And I do like Peter's movement right now. Actually doing a very good job kind of avoiding like the big buttons from Cliff and everything like that. Going for the air throws, kind of finding the openings, and faking a lot of stuff when it comes to landing as well. So that's been very good. Oh, tries to go for the dodge. It doesn't work. His back is broken.
Another unblockable setup. Oh, great 2D to just get out of that.
Goes for the gun. Oh my gosh.
Johnny Combo. Oh. Great air throw.
All right, Izzy seems to be keeping up here. Great confirm as well, going to the wiggle sword, and that will be able to close it out here. One round apiece.
Yeah. both been some great rounds happening.
But yeah, now I think that Izzy's kind of getting more used to how Peter wants to move, wants to be up in the air a lot more, and just kind of trying to fake out movement and everything. I think Izzy's just saying, cool, I'll take the bow to you, and I'm going to just press my buttons very, very early. But yo, the FB past the letters, that is actually very, very smart for Peter.
Just Johnny, literal teleport behind you. Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Air throw.
Yeah.
Love it.
Brain, so I love it. Yeah,
really like.
Polly said I had enough. Yeah, Peter's move is really good. I like how Izzy said I have enough. Here's my quickest anti-air move. It's like 5 frames. You better watch out for the wiggle sword. The wiggles are back, baby.
Billion years active. Just not much you could do about it. Great confirm off the instant overhead as well to close it out.
Yeah, good stuff here from Peter. Really keeping it down, locked down against Izzy. Really just trying to play the movement game more than anything else. And I say Izzy's doing a great job counterplaying it, but I think it also leads to like, well, it's still weaker damage, and Peter's still teching in the air. How do you bring that down to Clown Town? Peter doesn't want to stay in the city.
Oh, just like dashes through the letters there.
Yeah, just said, you know, I know the start of this. I'm confident in knowing the start of this, so I'm just going to rush it down.
Yeah. Just no fear. It's probably the best thing to have when fighting Cliff. Just be able to, like, take those risks and know that you're right.
Yeah, put on those no fear shirts from the 90s. It's all yours. Make the fashion return. Ooh, unfortunately, let's go for half a second there.
Oh, good throw tech. But you're still in the corner, unfortunately.
And they're just playing around each other here. Just very, very cautiously. Nice 5K, though, confirmed from Peter as well. Gonna go for super to make sure we get the knockdown here. Oh.
Throw all your money.
I'm going.
Fantastic anti-air. Peter showing confidence that he does not need those coins to close out the round.
Right. Peter paid the piper. Wow, that air throw still was able to reach on the falling aspect of the jump.
And the block burst. Oh, good throw.
Oh, he goes for the fudgy JK. Does it work? Yeah, that was insanely good.
You know, something I feel like we haven't talked about is that Peter's had some like pretty great blocks so far with some of the Cliff pressure. Like Fuzzy's a good amount of blocked. Just all these overheads. Like I feel like I've seen him maybe get hit by like 3 of them. So really great stuff from it.
Yeah, and I mean, I might go on blast for saying this, but I mean, I think Cliff isn't a necessarily quote-unquote hard-to-block character per se, but is always going to have a knowledge check against you. And I think Peter is just passing that knowledge check with the great defense like you were mentioning earlier. Peter is absolutely prepared for this matchup here. And I mean, there's a lot of great Cliff players out there now, so it's like, you kind of have to be, right?
Yeah, you do.
Confirm from Izzy.
With the popularity that Cliff has had recently, it's a matchup that you like just really need to know. It's like I feel like it's one of those matchups you're going to run into no matter what. Similar to Soul. And
yeah, exactly.
And so you got to know your matchup. You got to know your matchup because if these characters like hit you with like one hit in neutral and it got 50 meters, they're going to deal massive damage to you. Soul and Cliff, both of them. And with the occurrence of them in net play, it's just something you need to know.
Right. If you want to be equipped for tournament play, you have to sometimes know what the most common characters are and what they do and how different people play them, especially when it comes to Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Another one I think that's up there is Potemkin as well.
Oh, yeah. In this version, 100%.
Oh, Coin doesn't OTG there, unfortunately.
Yeah, double unfortunate. That meant that Izzy's burst turns into a gold burst as well, so we just get something like this instead. And the gold bar is flashing. This is actually really bad for Peter because one hit could absolutely do it. Oh, but it doesn't get the full confirm.
Oh, good block on the 5D there. There's, like I said, Peter's blocks been really good. That 5D is a little hard to block because Cliff just looks like he's crouching at the startup. Blocks on the fuzzies and the overheads. Oh, yeah. Peter's defense, something I really feel like he's going a little unnoticed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it is absolutely amazing how well Peter has been defending against a lot of stuff. And I mean, even better on the 5Ds as well. You have to be more hyper aware of that because of I know the new routing that, the Clips have found with being able to basically just kill off of 5D. It's become 20 times more important to block that now.
Yes.
Oh, Wiggle Sword wins again! Wiggle Sword gets the best out of us and the worst out of us. And now we're on match point from Izzy's side here. And now I don't know that Izzy's like playing a lot more patiently, backdashing a lot more, just waiting for their own opportunity now that they have the life lead, knowing that Peter has to overextend himself. That sucks. Stupid sway.
Yeah, I saw Johnny just like with 2 normals through the dodge.
Right.
Feels very
Hold
bad.
2D. Jeez. Whoa, what a forward dash though from Peter and trying to get out of the corner, able to swap places, but nonetheless.
And the throw on Izzy's gold burst is the confirming to unblockable. Oh my. Peter. Peter.
Oh my god. The red flashing
Peter
right now from
in
Cliff.
the
We'll do it.
right now. He is just in Izzy's head. Very good
Peter's
round from Peter.
Yeah, Peter's in my head right now, just, knocking over all the cans and everything like that, breaking all my windows. Peter, get out of there. Peter! All right.
It's not.
Well, it's
looking a little bad for Peter, though, with the health difference. I mean, you do have, like, nearing 50 meters, though. So you could probably get a full, good knockdown. Teleport.
Oh. Yeah, just, use a force break here. Waits out a little bit longer here and times the 2K perfectly in response.
I'm loving some of Peter's patience against the dodge. Oh, is this death? Will it kill? No.
I don't think it'll kill yet, but that was really unfortunate for Peter because I saw the same thing I think Peter saw where Johnny turned around for like a frame and then flipped back to forward because of the semi cross up. And so I think Peter tried blocking the other way thinking it was going to cross up and it just didn't. That was visual confusion to the maximum.
Yeah. All right, it looks like next up we're having Deft and Gdom.
Ooh. Well, we aren't done with the Cliffs yet. Speaking of Cliff being a much more common character in our current metagame, we have another one with Gdom coming up here who did an amazing job as well at Frosty Faustings, just last month.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where my biases come in. This is North Carolina, so I gotta show for them. Otherwise, they don't let me come back.
Deft is like honorary PNW to me. He's like the homies with Dom Pithmere.
I love Dom.
He talked about wanting to move here. So I'm like, I got my bias coming in here as well. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. We're evenly biased now. There's one on each side.
Mm-hmm. Cliff Milia.
So basically, 1,000 stings versus one satellite beam. Who will win?
Yeah, satellite beam, gun, meteor, whatever you want to say.
Whatever ends your life in one blow.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, Gdom's quote-unquote style of Cliff, and I would say specialty of Cliff, is actually playing a little bit more of like that neutral game and kind of just staying a little bit close from that mid-range as much as possible, rather than trying to kill you in one.
Yeah, I played some with him at Frosty's. I noticed he's got a very different style of Cliff that you see from players like T5 or Hano, where it's like wants to just play neutral with you with his big buttons compared to go for like some CMV stuff.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And some can say like, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying Def was doing a good job of just dealing with the zoning. Holy, what?
Okay, cool.
I did not know that could cross up. That was my mind was blown for a second. But no, I saw Deft has been doing a good job with zoning by throwing out Secret Garden against whenever Cliff will like do full screen con.
Yeah, I would say Def is like doing a great job, like just sheer matchup awareness, and this is kind of where the weakness I think of Gdom's going to come in here, where normally you can play that footsies game and it works against most of the cast because they're trying to, you know, race to not die. But in this case here, Def just seems to be very ready of like, oh, you're going to spend any time away from me. Here are all my options. I'm going to use them. It's on you to respond, and Gdom has not found those responses yet.
Yeah. And at the end of the that last match there, I do want to say I loved the 6K low crushing Cliff 2D.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, once again, Deathmage makes it in once and here, and oh, wow,
Great
6K
confirm off the entire 6K.
What a world we live in. This is 2024.
It sure is.
And oh my gosh, on that, almost on stun as well here. Just going to keep the pressure on and just, yeah, Gdom's just not finding an opportunity to breathe or anything like that. This is, never mind. I was going to say, this is Gdom's best opportunity to do a lot of damage and then let go, unfortunately.
Right there gets hit, death.
Yeah, maybe forgot it was an overhead at the end there. At least I believe it is still in this game. All right, just putting push into the corner here. Just going to try to get out. Like, step one, get out of the corner, get your coils in the square. This is a good opportunity here for Gdom. Let's see if he's able to keep up the damage. And oh no!
That like just invul through the burst there. That's what it looked like.
It absolutely did. Yeah, no, that definitely did not hit Cliff's very low knees. So went under the burst, but unfortunately gets thrown first. Oh my god!
Great confirm off the counter hit JD there, and goes into 6K for death. That's Def taking it 2-0. Wow.
Yeah. Def's knowledge of the Cliff matchup is extremely strong.
Yeah, I saw that like 6K to low crush to 2D. I saw it, I think, more than once there, so it really feels like he's got some strong matchup knowledge.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, because I would say in more than one instance on Oki, or like kind of I would say near Oki, like kind of waits for a little bit to see what's happening and then goes for 6K very often. Feels like it's just matchup knowledge and matchup confidence to say, okay, I know this is like 2D's your fastest button. It reaches pretty far. I'm going to use 6K as like a response to it until you show me that's not going to work. And while I don't think Gdom did a lot of 2Ds, it still hit a lot of stuff from Gdom because Gdom just didn't have the buttons to outrange that or outpoke it in the right situations.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Up next, looks like it's JoeBiden and pandabetic.
Ooh.
JoeBiden is really fun to watch. Always a treat for me.
Yeah, JoeBiden's just so cool. He's so cool. But don't tell him I said that.
Yeah, there's something about Chip in this game with like the high execution and like watching that happen. It's really cool.
Yeah, and
I'm really excited to go ahead.
No, go ahead. Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, you
finish up.
You go ahead.
Oh. No, you. Okay. I was going to say, it's almost like an ASMR to a certain degree, honestly. Like, the visual aspect of knowing what's being on screen is always, like, very exciting. But, you know, it's still kind of like a mesh of stuff. But if you hear someone doing, like, the chip buttons, and especially if they're on hitbox, it's a cacophony of just, like, very well-rhythmed buttons that just is so amazing to listen to, because you're also at the same time like, oh, each one of those is an input, and it just doesn't stop. It just keeps tapping, and it feels bad when you're on the other hand too, because you're like, oh god, they're just hitting everything, and I feel bad because I see the combo up to like 40 and I'm going to die because I have fewer guts.
It's like we're waiting on JoeBiden to enter, get in this room.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's other tournaments going on tonight or anything like that, but oh, there he is. He's here
There's
now.
The president.
He had to address the nation before he had to address pandabetic.
Yeah, like citizens of the U.S., I have to fight this. I don't know, something like that. It'd be like, I gotta fight this weird doctor that throws his head at me.
Oh, there goes old man Joe again, just saying stuff. But all right, so this is going to be a match of attrition here. There are a lot of good poke buttons that you can kind of use to keep Chip a little bit more locked down, and I think pandabetic has the skill set to do so. It's just a matter of how long can you keep someone like JoeBiden locked down. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
God, the damage right now, though, is insane.
Yeah. Almost close to stun already. Oh, that was a kind of a cool confirm. I feel like that was Ninja Star into teleport or FRC. Oh, 5D baits the burst.
Burst though. So that's at least good to some degree, and is able to get the punch off this too. Gonna get the knockdown. I think maybe try to go for like the force break pogo there, maybe try to finish off JoeBiden, but doesn't come out, fortunately. But another leaf grab, shockingly again from JoeBiden. Panda was nowhere near the ground.
Yeah. I feel like Joe is just moving around. Or maybe he was trying to like the leaf grab into force break. To, like,
oh, that's true. Yeah, that would be actually a very good point.
Because like just messed up the input or something.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. But nonetheless here, pandabetic is kind of defending. I mean, definitely not a losing in right now, but defending actually for what is all things considered pretty good. But JoeBiden is just ramping it up.
Good, yeah.
Nice knockdown.
Alright, that I did not know how to block.
Yeah, I was scared too. Another knockdown. Backdash is out there. Oh, but it's too early on the 6H. It does get punished as well. Good awareness from JoeBiden.
Confirm off the bomb as well.
All right, bomb on the ground here. A nice throw here from pandabetic. All right. Spending a lot of time just trying to bait out the DP as much as possible. That beta bait goes really hard.
That bait is very hard to punch, especially with meter. That's FRC in the air.
Now the pressure is on here from pandabetic. The meters are on the table. Goes for the EX. And forces the burst as well. That's actually really good for pandabetic. Able to get the hack and slash though. Oh, okay, that's actually a huge trade as well. Nice FRC on top of everything else. Full confirm, but not going to be enough here. Tech in the air, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
And that will be just barely enough there against JoeBiden. That last hit does a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, it was, I feel like any hit from Faust will like lead to a good amount of damage against Chip. Especially if you like get one of those item combos going, like just a bomb mid combo.
Yeah, anything that you can do like a item starter or you know, even just like anything that hits with like JH pretty decently, it's pretty good.
Oh my!
Forward pogo
messing around with pogo.
That was amazing, pandabetic. Great punish as well on the whiff. That was extremely smart for pandabetic here. Gaming out of their gourd right now. All right, knockdown again here. Tries to do a FTC JD. Doesn't work out. JoeBiden is able to escape.
Yeah. JoeBiden just like flying around the screen a lot, as Chip does. A good Abare J2K.
Yeah, that was really good. But now finds himself back in the corner again. Yeah, FRC's for sure this time. Realizes that Panda is trying to bait it out here, but Pandabec's doing a great job. Just kind of simple confirms, following up with stuff, noticing the counter hits.
Yeah.
And 2K as well from pandabetic is doing a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm also really loving pandabetic's patience of just not trying to chase down JoeBiden and instead just like forcing Joe to come to him.
And it's a very scary thing to do in any sort of like versus Chip matchup, because like you've seen what Joe can do in that second round that we had in the first match. FRC's everywhere, fast movement, can cancel up like a lot of things at very awkward angles to, you know, change what the mix-up's going to be. And pandabetic might have lost that round, but it was like, it just shows the bravery that Panda is saying, I can wait out your stuff.
Yeah. Like, there he is again, just wait it out and throw. And just like stick in your corner. another good thing is just stay in the corner, and then Chip won't be able to cross you up at all.
Yeah, exactly, as well. Oh!
Ooh, bursted
there.
into the corner, but returns back to neutral.
I think that was a decent burst, at least, in the sense of, like, it does mean that, you know, it forces Joe to not go for a mix-up per se, but actually go for something that's like, okay, get me out of this corner as soon as possible.
Ooh, counter hit 5D. It's a crazy confirm here. Will it kill? No. Oh, did not kill, but the 6K will.
I was going to say, the 5D counter poke on Faust 2P was absolutely insane, or at least I believe that was a Faust 2P. But either way, extended hurt box gets punished by the 5D, and that was really good from Joe.
Yeah. Oh, all right, what's cross up?
All right, goes for the air tech as
Goes
well.
up in the corner.
Oop, all right, JD. But JD for 25 meter here, so no complaints, I'm sure, from pandabetic. Oh, JS misses there. Maybe expecting the burst. Doesn't work out, unfortunately. But all the confirmed doesn't exactly come out there. And yeah, another FRC teleport. Very, very good from Joe.
Very, yeah. All right, 1-1.
Hey, pandabetic is doing a great job, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, Panda's doing like a very great job. Like I said, his defense and his patience has been paying off pretty well, I'd say. I think Joe is starting to notice that though, and like do less movement and more of just running high-low or left-right stuff.
Yeah, and I think it kind of goes back to something that I heard from another player, Crocs and Socks, you know, in reference to XR, but in general for competition stuff, where he has the thought process of, like, your opponent can only worry about, like, one set of mix-ups. So your high-lows, your left-rights, and your throw or no throws. So I think JoeBiden is very, very good at mixing up those options and really giving their opponent thinking about one thing, and then he starts going for another.
Yes. Joe has been doing, like, a fantastic job. You go, like, you can either go for the high-lows. Like, when he threw in 6Ks, you got to counter hit 6K a couple times. And I think that might have been, like, the first time we saw the 6Ks in this match, which was last round. Great cross-up off of the throw into, like, back turn setup.
Yeah, now we're kind of... I was going to say, now we're kind of getting to the point where I feel like Joe's actually aiming to get the corner a lot more, so he gets more left-right mix-up and everything like that, and that seems to be working out pretty well, but now the anti-airs are coming out here from Panda.
I'm seeing a lot less of just crazy movement from Joe going on now after he realized that Panda is willing to stay patient. Great mix-up there. Oh,
Oh, but a simple J sometimes cuts it out.
Yeah, it looks like he messed up his slashback cancel as well.
Nonetheless here, this is the final round between these two. Both of them on match point.
Yeah. Final game, final round.
This has been a good one.
Very. It's the Alpha Blade twice, and the Alpha Blade plus.
All right, once again here, just getting kind of pressured. Nice block from pandabetic again. Another JD for 25 meter. Once again, not the worst thing in the world, but a great jump and air throw, or ground throw as well from pandabetic, excuse me.
Yeah. Misses the scalpel pull though, unfortunately. Misses it being meaty. Joe watching out for that pogo, like how he...
Oh, really bad here.
Confirmed.
Oh,
right,
mix up in the corner?
Oh.
Oh, no. And pandabetic, expecting to have that meter and able to use the door, unfortunately, does not come out fast enough, even with the force break, if that was what was going to happen here. And Panda does go down.
To losers. It's like now it'll be JoeBiden versus deft in winter semis.
Yep. And on the other side, we'll have Izzy versus Soup as well.
Feel like this is another one of those cliff matchups where if you just catch them once and hit them once, they're dead.
But at the very least, I feel like there's at least a little bit more that Cliff has to respect in this matchup here. Can't just, like, you know, air dash in and be able to poke from afar. It's like, oh, no, there's already a fish on the field. There's already a bubble on the field. You know, Dizzy can air dash 3 times. So there's a lot more to kind of consider in that regard. But I think otherwise you're absolutely right in that. It's like, oh, but once touch Dizzy get fuzzied is going to happen there.
Yes, exactly. Similar to, like I said, what we saw deft Gdom, or if Peter played Chip, where it would just be a fast, crazy mix-up character versus Cliff, who has some slow buttons that seem clunky, but the moment that he does touch you, death.
Right, exactly. And I mean, you know, being able to touch something and get like a lot of high reward is something that's very, very important when it comes to Guilty Gear. But it's also very, very important when it comes to the Boston Blue Beat Matcherino. And I want to make sure that you all still know that we have these Matcherinos on the side here that still need to be touched by all of you. So if you want to get that whatever you want to call it, your one-hit KO, your OCVs, your touch of deaths, make sure you hit that exclamation point Matcherino and get up in there and get these fine folks who are gaming out here some free freaking money. I believe in you all to be able to do it. I'm going to do it right now because it's so quick. And anyone who doesn't do it is going to be called a lazy bones.
You know what? Let me do it too right now.
Yeah, you don't want me to call you lazy bones for the rest of the night. Lazy bones, war criminal.
Some people have called me lazy bones, but I don't think I'm this lazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, in the time I just said that, I finished. I'm done. It's done. Everyone's worried about missing matches and stuff like that. I've already done it. Come on now. It's not hard whatsoever. I believe in you. Make it happen, y'all. Hit that match arena,
right,
please, and
there
thank
we go.
you.
Done. 25 cents added.
See? Sam can do it. I can do it. You can do it, too.
And you know what? I'll just do it on like 2 other accounts as well. Why not?
Yeah, there you go. I didn't hear it, though. We didn't hear that. All right, that's it. Alzareth is banned.
You did not hear that, though.
Yeah.
You did not hear me say
I'm going to ban it. Hold on a second. I'm going to be right back. I go to my Twitch channel so I can ban Alzareth from it. Telling me too much effort. But spends all day talking about how he can't wait for 2B.
Well, he's got 2B finally out.
Yep. But maybe downloading it is too much effort. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. can't get that data. I'm done. Yeah,
that's button and then just sitting there for 5 minutes. A little bit too much effort.
Yeah, it has to click 2 buttons. Download. Do you accept the charges? Oh God, that's 2 buttons. Oh, that's 100% more effort.
Alzareth is like, Alz is able to like sit back with Testament all day and not warrant once, but is unable to click purchase and download for 2B.
Thank you, Alzareth. I see the 25 cents from you. Let me just go back to my channel here and unban Alzareth. All right, cool. I'll see you tomorrow, Alz. All right, so it looks like Soup is now aware of the situation and realizes that they are up to fight Izzy right now.
Oh.
And maybe has had a little bit too much soup. Go ahead.
Did we see these 2 fight at Frosty's? I know they were both top 8ers at Frosty's this year.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I'm actually gonna peek at that right now, since Soup's drinking the soup right now.
Yes. Actually, it looks like I'm pretty sure we got 3 people who top 8 at Frosty's here.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have an all-star cast out here.
Yeah.
I was gonna see. Let's see. Phantom played Soup. Yep. Let's see. Izzy, Cliff. Yep. Versus Quinty, Deft. I gotta go deeper. Nope. That was Quinty, so that wasn't that. I was taking Pet over there. Yeah, I think they narrowly avoided each other at Frosty. Despite being in the same room at the same time in the same bracket, I don't believe they played at least in top 8. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's Soup. Finally done drinking some soup. Ready to fight Izzy.
So as Soup has mentioned in chat a number of times now, has decided that Tuesday is the new Friday. So hopefully this doesn't affect the gameplay a little bit too much here, but Izzy is definitely playing out of their gourd right now.
Excited to see what Soup does with certain circumstances.
Yeah, there we go. I'm excited to see what Soup does. Soup has the opportunity to do something very funny.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Throw reset.
Oh! I didn't mean that literally, but okay.
Soup is definitely doing some stuff.
Yeah. Definitely loading up on that chowder right now. All right. Now, Izzy finally getting things under control just a little bit more. Going to earn the corner off this with a little bit of extra damage. The bleeding has not stopped on Soup's side.
Good blocks from Soup.
Ooh. Yeah, Soup is still sitting at a pretty good range. Something we talked about earlier before the match. Like, okay, yeah, Cliff has to still get in past, the cacophony of Soup's army, of Daisy's army.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow. Oh, it doesn't punish the burst. In the 5D whiffs.
Oh. That is so unfortunate.
Looks like Soup is just unable to be stopped there despite what's in his system.
Right. Soup has definitely engaged the courage that comes from within. Just coming straight from the stomach and hitting the rest of the nervous system and brain and liver.
Yes. Yeah. Doesn't block the 5D. Oh, good air throw. That was like
God.
Funky looking throw. Did that 2D anti-air as well?
I think so.
Oh my.
All right. 2D actually coming out here, stopping the fish summon as well. Izzy's just going to capitalize on this damage here as much as possible.
Yeah. Oh, but did
actually
not
lives.
kill. All right, looks like Soup maybe got either chipped out or just didn't block there at the end.
But nonetheless, here, still in a pretty good situation. 1-1 up against Izzy here. And Izzy just decides to start just drilling everywhere. And this might be the answer. Just keep it simple. Just start drilling everywhere. Make Soup react. Make Soup overthink it. It's working.
Oh, what?
It's working. Oh my god.
It's really working.
My god, Izzy's a genius.
We're on like level 5 here. We're thinking outside the game. We're thinking about what's going on with our opponent's life right now.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it's like, what is my opponent doing right now on a Tuesday night? I have a good idea. This is how I respond. I'm gonna drill it into them.
Spend their Tuesday nights.
Yeah. There we go. It's not unusual to have the happiest of your hours on a Tuesday night. Great air throw as well here. We're pushing back into the corner, but throws back into the corner as well. Should have just done the drill. I feel like Soup's fighting for their lives a little bit, and Izzy's just drilling and 2D'ing.
Yeah. Oh, but Fish is able to like keep Soup a little bit alive from Izzy not getting a better confirm off the dodge. Oh, this is a counter. This could be dead. Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely dead. Air gun, it does so much damage. Drill.
Oh, almost close to stun. Unfortunately, dropped the combo. All right, this could be death.
Yeah, I think this is death. Yeah. El Kabong.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, Soup's
Is
looking a
he
little bit dizzy on
realizing-
that dizzy.
Is he realizing Soup's circumstances? I think definitely helped her probably change her game plan a little. Just go
Yeah.
for more direct, keep it simple, less trying to be like, all right, I gotta get in Soup's head here. It's like you can't get in Soup's head at the moment.
Right, yeah. Something has already reached those upper regions of Soup's head. Just in general, is all I'm saying.
All right, looks like next up is Deft and JoeBiden.
Ooh, this is
This is
going to
gonna be
be
fun to
the
watch.
fly sort of match.
Oh, who will catch who?
Yeah. All right, so Peter in here actually opted to use the chip as well. So, assuming that chip, Peter didn't just go out and be like, I'm going to play chip for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going back to Johnny.
Yeah.
And I catch up on the Izzy side of things here. Game 2, I went into, wait, this MF is wasted. He will not block. Correct answer.
Yeah.
And now that
All
I'm
right,
on the
game.
1 life, I have to block.
All right, we're getting in here. JoeBiden versus Deft. A wasp versus a hornet. It's flying around, killing you in too many stings, or 2 billion stings.
Yeah.
Unable to catch him. Very excited.
Annoying
to see how this
everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
And no one likes either of them.
goes. Minor inconvenience to both after they hit you with an air to air.
Yeah. All right, but Def once again doing a very good job staying at that kind of 2D-ish range and far slash range to just make sure it's okay, you're not comfortable pressing any buttons here. You're gonna have to either go on the outside or really have to do something very tricky and overextend.
Yeah. Good confirm catching the back dash.
All right, nice Secret Garden as well for the follow-up.
Good blocks from Joe.
Oh my gosh.
Dang,
Yeah,
dang it. Oh,
and I just like the patience right now from Deathmage. Just just doing almost Street Fighter-esque pressure. Just smallest gaps between everything, walking forward, adding more to it. And JoeBiden just going for a lead grab.
yeah. JoeBiden also being pretty patient here. I haven't seen a single DP at all.
Yeah, even when Joe had no meter there, didn't even let it rip at that point. Where it's cool, you're gonna get chipped out if you take a little bit too long here. So that's still really good patience from Joe.
Oh, 5P, they're just catching something Joe threw out. Oh, good confirm up the JP air there.
And Deathmage is doing a great job really controlling Joe's options, just kind of anywhere goes. Oh,
Caught by the super. And look at that damage that super dealt to someone like Milia. That was a good maybe 30%, 25%.
Right? Took the turn back and now making up for that rest of the 70% on the life bar as well here. Now we're back to even, all off that super.
Did not kill. Can Def do it with just a pixel? Being wary of the burst that Joe has.
Oh!
Full burst. Oh!
It looks so funny. I'm going this way. Oh, JK!
There we go.
Yeah, it was
Almost got a sick confirm off that round start DP.
Still good stuff here from both players as well. Joe really keeping it down and making a comeback. Now the corner is once again Deathmage is here, and I feel like JoeBiden has spent most of their match with their back in the corner, even when they're winning.
Yeah. Deft really just showing a lot of patience and not doing any crazy air shit.
All right. Yeah, just baits it out here.
Oh!
That was dirty.
JK
I like
hitting
that.
cross up. Yeah, it was very dirty, very evil.
Ooh, what a good roll. The
Using the
record
roll to
as
get out
well,
of
getting a full
corner.
confirm. Oh, no.
Now we're just playing air footsies, it looks like.
Uh-oh.
Joe
Yeah,
getting
here
that.
we go
Go.
again. RC, yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow, that was something. That was certainly something.
yeah, try to bail out the throw with a super or any sort of buttons, and then just RC jump right back in there with a nice JD on the teleport. It's so difficult.
Yeah. This character just flies around the screen, impossible to swat.
Right? Someone give me Mario Paint for the SNES. I need to swat supplies, please. Alright. Now, Joe seems to be a little bit more aggressive, keeping a little bit close to that mid-screen, maybe figuring out what Death Mage needs to do.
Good confirm off the pin. Gets Joe back in the corner.
Now they're actually doing a little bit of follow-up here. Like, they're actually kind of fighting in the air now, looking a little bit like Dragon Ball Z or like the end of Matrix. Just scruffing out in the air here. But geez, that damage from the confirm there from Death Mage is really going to pay off.
Yeah. Oh, blocks the dead angle, gets the knockdown. Keeps going for this mix. No, like, super crazy long combos from Joe, just repeatedly mix.
Oh, wow.
All right, B. Close it out.
Yeah, the position from Death Mage there was really, really good. Actually, air dashing backwards and just being in 6P range was super, super clean. Uh-oh.
All right. Secret Garden right there, I feel like was maybe a misinput on Def's part. Seems a little close to Chip for someone to do that. Don't exactly know what he was thinking there.
Yeah, no, I mean, agreed.
Ooh.
But this one is real for sure here. And this guy, nice little 6K once again. And teleports right into the ring of death. That's unfortunate there. And that will be Death Mage's match to take.
Yeah, 1-1 now. I'm watching these two fight. I've definitely seen Joe start to become a little bit more impatient than he was earlier. With a lot more FRCs going on, or a lot more teleports going on, than I would say that he was doing on like the first round.
Yeah, we did note that Joe originally was kind of having their back in the corner for like the majority of like the first half of this set so far, and now in the second half, a lot more teleports, a little bit more mid-screen action,
a little bit more DP as well.
Yeah, trying to just like make sure they're not playing on like completely the defensive side of things, but you know, as we saw earlier with like folks like Peter and everything like that, maybe just a modicum of defense will go really far.
Definitely. Oh, good block on the bad move. Oh, and the Alpha Blade that just goes right under the disc too.
Yeah, that's actually a really smart positioning tool that Joe can use, but Death Mage is just it's not fancy is the big thing. Like, Death Mage is not doing anything fancy. Death Mage is just being in the right area at the right time, and that is such a strong skill set as a Amelia player, because it's a different way to approach your like high mobility.
Yeah, like you could definitely play Milia with just the minimal, not super crazy combos, and just have fantastic neutral, and you'd probably be, if not one of the best out there.
Right.
Get that knockdown into mix and just have insane neutral, and that's kind of all you need.
And it's getting Death Mage very, very far here as they're going to move into winners final against Izzy.
Yeah,
as well, just like playing absolutely out of their gourd.
Yeah. All right, looks like we got JackWatcher making a insane losers run after that very first unfortunate round.
Yeah, and I mean,
controller disconnected.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate aspect there. And I will say alternatively as well, just for what I know about Jack's schedule between work and getting to play, I feel like Jack probably made it like last second as well.
Yeah.
So maybe Jack has a little bit more time to also settle in, relax, calm down a bit, get to hang out with like the folks in chat and everything, and like, you know, now has like the vibes and is ready to play against someone like the likes of Peter.
Yeah. Looks like Peter playing chip, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, did just leave playing chip, and I would say it went pretty all right, all things considered.
Yeah. All right, yeah, it looks like Peter's on the chip.
But gonna definitely 100% bring it back here against Jack, and let's see if Jack is able to come back.
Yeah, definitely like to see the type of chip that Peter will play instead. A lot of super jumps from JK, looks like, or JD. Just throw out those strong buttons in the air. Good confirm, and that dealt like 50% against chip.
Yeah, and once again, this is Jack's super specialty. Really confirming off of hits and making them count for like high damage stuff is extremely like what makes it scary. Playing as Jack here, but Peter is so good at movement. It's probably not going to be caught all that often with things like overhead kiss setups. Oh, there we go. There's the specialty as well, just waiting. And now just, get swept again. Oh, there we go. Here, nice overhead kiss.
Yeah.
That second hit of 6B actually hit. That's so bonkers, Peter. And now Peter gonna really come off this one, get the Okazeme.
What's the mix? Oh, just
yeah, fair.
Grab ball, just waiting for it to play out. Oh, flashback cancel to try and just do a JH.
And now they're just kind of staying back a little bit here. Both of them playing a little bit more patiently, and I see that, yeah. Every so often, Jack is throwing out something to make sure that, if Peter tries to get in, we'll run into something, and it works exactly as intended there. We're using the dolphin as a stop sign, and Peter runs straight into it.
Yeah. Playing a lot of air footsies as well, I'm noticing. A lot of, JH, JS from Jack, JD from Peter, some JH from Peter, mainly though to just like try and I think maybe cross up like how May does, but overall a lot of air footsies going on.
And I feel like one of the bigger things you can't do against May is go air to air as well to kind of like, discourage her from jumping up so much if possible. And I think, yeah, it's kind of what Peter's aiming for here.
Yeah.
And it's working out very, very well so far. It's been able to keep Jack on the ground for a majority of that round there.
Yeah. Just round third overhead kiss. All right.
All right. How do you really feel?
I don't know. Here, we just got to see a round start leaf grab from you now.
Yeah, I think actually Peter did do that. Maybe that was Joe in the last match, but I feel like I just saw that recently.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The rising the arm up is also a hitbox as well, and Peter does run into that on the summon.
Not a part you see many people get hit by.
But it's something that Jack is actually pretty good about using as well. It's really weird. All right, so staying in the air as much as possible
jumping up
here.
And down, throwing out JD.
Oh, goes for super.
Oh,
no! That's unfortunate.
All right,
there. It does happen to the best of us.
The mix is just 2K. All right, I think these JHs are all just Peter trying to air throw Jack.
Yeah, trying to aerial Jack, trying to put an active move out on the field as much as possible. Great beta blade there. Can't get in there. And just went for the jump as well. Maybe try to FD it, but did not have enough time to switch over to the input, but does die to the ring dolphin. Oh, okay. On the other side there, looking very good. Going to try to get knocked down for this one and a little bit of Oki. But can't confirm, unfortunately, there.
Yeah, this is the 6H. Good way. Good block on the burst. It's death. 1-1 now.
Yeah, that was a a really good micro dash burst bait as well. So, you know, you're already committed to the motion, so you try to burst it as soon as you can. And, ooh, Peter has so much experience with this game. It's just stuff like that. Like, can force those micro interactions so that your opponent reacts to something.
Yeah. Oh, burst the 5D doesn't want to like deal with whatever concoction that Jack has ruined with the 5D. Oh, deep grab through the burst.
That was actually very clean. Good stuff to Peter. Yeah, Peter's been showing off their knowledge of like how to avoid burst. 101 ways to avoid burst. A book by Peter.
Yes, you can leaf grab burst. You can just grab burst. You can block burst. You can flashback burst.
Yeah.
You can burst. You can super burst.
Yeah, you can super burst.
Good whiff punish from Peter into death.
Yeah, Peter maybe starting to realize, like, okay, if you're going to be holding Dolphin that much, I'm just going to wait for the opportunity to just, you know, catch you with the Gamma Blade. And Peter's use of 6P has been very strong.
Yeah, I've seen him throwing that out a lot.
Wow! Same versus the first.
Oh, good slashback cancel there on JD. Seen him been doing that a lot. Gets hit by the Dolphin call out again.
Yeah, that raising the arm up does so much work here. And Peter's trying to play a little bit patiently and everything like that, but it's like every time they trade something, it just gets better and better for Jack. So just needs to get something clean in there, but oh my god.
Yeah, I'm loving some of Peter's patience. I've seen him just like stand full screen at times, just be like, okay, I'm gonna wait for you to throw. Oh, good air throw. Crossed up. Waits for the burst, but unfortunately got killed for not finishing the combo.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate there, but got hit with that 6P and Chip almost died.
I know if we saw like a round start Dizzy, we're going to see IK.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, Jack likes to set up those IKs, has the opportunity to do something very funny, and will absolutely go for it. Ooh! 100 ways to block burst. Booked by Peter once
there
again.
We go. Throw burst. Peter just mixing after that. All the confidence. It's like, I'm in your head, JackWatcher. You cannot escape me.
Right. Yeah, these overhead kicks are not working anymore for Jack.
Yeah, I haven't seen any overhead kiss actually land in like past 2 rounds. Or 3 rounds even.
Okay.
Oh.
Have one more opportunity here, but Jack only needs like 1 or 2 good like starters to be able to take the match back. But Peter does use the F break. Yeah, that will definitely reach out a little bit further and touch something.
Yeah. All right. It looks like Peter moves on to fight JoeBiden.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
I wonder who Peter uses in that matchup. I'd be very curious. I'd imagine Johnny, but
I imagine Johnny, but he could just go for the meme and be like, let's do chip mirrors. That'll be funny.
Right, exactly.
Speaking of mirrors, next up, it looks like we got Ellie versus Burrito.
Oh. the hits keep coming out here, and I love to see it. But as we kind of get set up for our next match here, once again, make sure you hit up that match-arena. I know a lot of you were able to hit it before when I was all chastising you, but maybe there's a few of you who are a bit lazy, maybe were in the area, maybe grabbing a drink or a snack for yourselves, or maybe even in the tournament match at that time. So this is the opportunity for you to hit that match-arena and make sure that we get some free dollar dues for the cool folks out here.
Yeah.
Would absolutely love that with the exclamation point, match-arena.
Still got 30 codes left in the match arena to claim. That's like, let's see. A good amount. I'm too lazy to do math now. I'm too lazy to do
It's all right. You're putting more effort than the people who have not clicked the match arena yet. So you're multiple steps ahead.
Yeah. 750 left in the match, Reno.
Yes, yes, there we go.
There we go. I was like, no, it can't be that much money left in the match, Reno. Because I was doing it in my head, I'm like, $7? Really? That's how much they're getting, like, I could go out and I could, like, buy myself lunch with that money.
Right. It's like, you're let this free money just go to waste.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's going to waste right now is Burrito, as Ellie is getting into the mix of things with a very good Millia color.
Yeah, I really like it.
All right. Using the FB to get out of the corner there and takes the corner right back here.
I feel like this is another matchup where it's just going to be, I think, a bunch of air footsies. I cannot tell you, though. I barely ever get to see this match.
Yeah, one of those weird mirror matches. Like, yeah, you just don't really, you kind of rarely see it at like the highest level, I feel like. But nice throw again. I think this is kind of like knowing where the opponent's gaps are when they land and just really taking advantage of that whenever possible. And is working out greatly for Ellie here.
Yeah, good block on the burst, especially at the end of the round. So Burrito is going into the next round with no burst, and Ellie almost having hers back.
All right, and now, oh my gosh, Ellie took a huge amount of damage from burst there. Oh, but Ellie stuck her foot into the blender. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Gets hit by a perfect, but unfortunately that also means that Burrito gained no burst back at all. So Ellie still at least has that advantage going into this round.
And now, hopefully, that's something that Ellie will be able to keep up here. But Burrito is making one hell of a comeback. Earning the corner once again. Yeah, this match is 95% corners. Like, no matter what, they're going to carry each other from one or another's corners.
I feel like I'm seeing nothing else but the corner.
Yeah, I forgot what the actual stage looks like.
Yeah, the stage is just this destroyed house there. There's no water in the background. That's only in mid-screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell's a water? Yeah, everyone's asking what the hell is water. Maybe the only actual person who's asking what the hell water is Soup, though. Hopefully, Soup's doing okay.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he's doing all right.
Yeah.
I think.
Broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Winner of this is going to have to fight Soup. So I hope he's doing good. Because no matter what, he's going to have to fight Amelia. He's going to have to do some bluff.
Someone's going to be moving up very, very fast on screen. Oh, it stays out there.
Yeah, maybe got confused and was like, oh, that's my first break this. But no.
Yeah. So used to seeing your own, you just don't even question that there could be another one on the screen. All right, tries to go for the damage as much as possible here. There we go, the guts grinder.
Chip out OTG.
Burrito in a pretty good position here. Got to be able to capitalize on Ellie once more.
Oh, cross up. Turbo call. Corner to corner. Stuck in the corner now. Oh, bad. Ellie. This could be Burrito's game here. Just, yeah.
Yeah, this
looks
is
like
very clean here.
Oh, Ellie still has a chance.
Oh, this is the ultimate chance, though. You cannot let this go, Ellie.
Ellie,
show us your sickest, grossest stuff.
You could do this. Most insane comeback.
It's possible with Millia. That's why they call it set play. But it's happening so far. We're going to have one burst on Burrito's side as well. Let's see if Burrito is going to...
Oh!
Never mind, this game sucks.
What was that? Just betting hitting the complete up. I cannot tell you what happened right there.
I guess that's why they call it dead angle, because you're left heckin' dead. All right, let's see. Ellie coming with a new breath of life saying, wait a second, this is my character. I can't even be mad about that. Let me show you what stupid stuff I can do.
Yeah. Coming in there, FRC. I feel like that FRC there is just like stay plus. Like, just go in, keep your pressure up, maybe run a little bit more mix-ups.
Yeah, I do like the use of the FRC there. That was really, really clean. There's a lot of redash pressure that's very, very awkward to see from that position. And Lilia's very good at dashing, if you might have heard. So it was it was extremely tricky. I like that. All right.
Good jump against the knockdown. All right, guess for game. All right, you guess right. We got hit by the air-to-air JP.
Now, good situation here for Ellie. Is on match point, but immediately gets taken back by burrito here. Loses their burst as well, so there's no burst on their side.
Ooh, it's not looking good for burrito. With L and B match point having no burst and stuck in the corner against Amelia. Is this going to be death? Will it kill?
But nonetheless here, that is a good old 6K coming out and saving the day once more. And that means that we will have our losers quarterfinals set up as well.
Yeah. We're going to have, looks like, Soup against Ellie. Soup, you better have had some water, dude.
Yeah,
be having to
or at least some food.
Yeah, something else in your system besides soup.
Yes, besides the liquid diet.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the top side of the loser quarterfinals, we will have JoeBiden versus Peter. And then the winners of each of those will go on to the semifinals to face off against one another, and for the opportunity to face off against the loser of Izzy and Deft whenever we get back up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We've been having a great time out here with some of the zonkiest matches in Guilty Gear, at least this month.
Yes.
Yeah, just yet.
Yeah. All right. What do you think is going to happen to Peter here? I'm hoping to see the chip. I think the chip mirror would be funny. Yeah, we got the chip mirror.
Yeah, here it is.
Going straight from million mirrors to chip mirrors.
It's just all fly sort of matches.
Yeah.
For like the last 4 matches.
This I'm really excited to see. This character just flies around the screen. I think seeing both of them and seeing the way that Peter plays like a more patient chip that's able to just stand still full screen against JoeBiden's like more chaotic. I could fly around FRC and make you just so confused. It's going to be an interesting thing to see. Oh! DP crashing with the overhead.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, JoeBiden's still making it count anyways in their favor here. Wow. They even gave each other high fives in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter's showing some good patience. What?
Some good patience and some good dance moves on top of everything else.
I think that...
You gonna be good, Sam?
I cannot explain what I just saw.
You saw 2 chip players doing their best.
Yeah, just dancing around each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That was a very neat side swap from JoeBiden there in the air.
Yeah, and I would say that's probably going to be one of those things that makes a difference in this matchup here in terms of specifically chip experience, is that JoeBiden kind of knows how to set up, more positive situations per situation. And I think Peter overall might have a better grip on, the general mechanics of Guilty Gear just because of that, multi-character specialist makes you get a good grip on what the game actually expects from you as a player.
Yeah, look, there's that side swap again. Very interesting. I haven't seen that too much. Maybe it's like a chip only route or
oh, that's so unfortunate.
I thought that was going to land.
I thought so too. I was really like, oh wow, what a great confirm, and I think it just might be too far away.
How fast? Yeah, chip mirror again. Peter just, I think Peter just wanted to have fun. This, as we saw, very first round where he just started using all of his meter, just going around, fucking around, doing whatever he wants.
Right.
And
now just at this point here, it's like, well, Peter's at the end of their tournament life potentially here as JoeBiden locks Peter into the corner once more. And I think Peter's trying to find whatever openings that they possibly can in this matchup, but it's just not coming, it seems like. The only thing that Peter's been doing a really good job of in terms of getting out of situations is air throws. A lot of air throws have been working very greatly in Peter's favor, but outside of that, it's been really rough.
imagine those air throws are pretty good though, as Chip, because I mean he's still getting a knockdown, and as Chip, getting a knockdown can lead to lots of things. You could lead to a left right, you could lead to a strike throw, you could lead to a high low. You got anything, a million of opportunities.
Right, there's a lot of options on the table here, but just JoeBiden has been just locking down Peter this entire time. It just feels like Peter does not know when it's his turn, and just seems to be struggling and be on the back foot for a lot of this set so far. And now JoeBiden on match point here.
Both just sitting there looking down at each other in the corner.
Yeah.
JoeBiden showing some respect, like, all right, this Peter's been blocking a lot. Maybe I just have to like sit back at the chance of him DPing.
True. That would be something to really like look forward to as well. But well, that's use of meter. You're not dying with it anymore.
That is a use of meter.
Yeah.
And
and yeah, just keeping it very, very simple on the side of everything there.
Yeah.
Just teleport in, do overhead.
Yeah, JoeBiden taking it 2-0 over Peter.
Yeah, still good stuff to JoeBiden here.
Yeah, very good stuff, JoeBiden. Always fun to watch. I love watching his chip a lot.
But yeah, with that one being out of the way here, we have next up will be Soup versus Ellie.
Oh, I'm excited to watch Soup for not the reasons people saw at Frosty's, or maybe some people saw the reason at Frosty, but
yeah, it depends at what hour of the day you saw Soup.
Yeah, yes.
But we've gotten to be graced with Ellie's playstyle that we've seen this entire time, where it's still a little bit more patient, more space independent, and saying, I'm going to stay in front of you more than anything else. And I feel like as Soup as a player, especially in their current mind-altered state right now, that they're not going to let that happen. They're not going to let Ellie play that very cautious mid-range game around that 2D far/range. And so I think there's going to be a lot to look out for on Ellie's side. Ellie's going to have to like really ramp up the offense or really ramp up the defense.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. That 2D again here. Going to get one burst off of it. And then where can Soup go from here? Another good throw from Ellie. They were going to keep that corner locked down here. Got that pin. Do it to win it.
Ellie just get in the corner. Now Soup forced to block with stuff in his system. All right.
Yeah.
Block 6A. Almost at stun. Dead angle's out. This is his last chance, but gets hit by the reversal super.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. And now the game starts again here. A little bit of opportunity for Ellie to go forward with this, but Soup is able to fight their way out of the corner here, and now actually get some damage here as well.
Yeah, good anti-airs. Oh, the Ice Spear to very good damage.
Now taking the corner back here from Ellie. Oh, but what a great 6P as well, and just going coast to coast.
Wow. Yeah, just full on coast to coast corner carry anywhere on screen. Melee is the character to do that.
Yeah, sickeningly so.
By the force break disc there.
And with that first one going to Ellie here, seems to be in a pretty good position. I see Super is able to reconvene with their abilities to perceive.
Mm-hmm.
And now we go back to here. Oh, runs right into the bubble. That's unfortunate there.
Yeah.
Trying to play patient around the fish as much as possible, but you know, I think that once again that patience is going to be one thing that Soup is going to be able to seek out and destroy as much as possible. But once we get to the corner, it seems like Ellie's way good to go, and especially with no burst on Soup's side.
Ellie probably already knows what took Izzy like a round or two to like start to understand is that Soup isn't exactly. I mean, he's in a better state as we see now. Ice spike hitting. And being able to get the FRC off, but the blocks haven't exactly been the best that they could be. Oh, I love the pin to pop the bubble.
Oh yeah, that was actually really clean. Ooh. But yeah, I even said like earlier, like, you know, once we get to Mix Up City, it gets a lot harder for Soup, as well as, you know, the same trick has also worked on Soup as well. So Soup's kind of got a little bit of that stubborn streak going on at this time.
Yeah. Soup's still just doing a very good job, though, playing extremely well.
Ooh, and a good throw and landing. Going to be able to punish that and give good damage. And, oh, actually a standing reset.
Yeah.
And now the chase down is real here from Ellie. Let's see if Ellie can get that corner game going once more. Opts to not pick up the pin here. Might be detrimental as we go.
Oh, good JP to just jail Soup in the corner some, but unfortunately Soup gets out.
And not really many confirms here as well, so not really getting like confirms to the corner at this point or anything like that. And just kind of putting themselves in bad situations. So now Ellie really has to fight back here. Well, no longer, I guess.
Yeah, just put in the corner to death. All right, 1-1 now. Soup Ellie.
And I wonder if I don't know if maybe I haven't seen the username in the chat or anything like that, but I wonder if Ellie knows where Soup is at right now. I just thought about
I imagine
that,
Ellie does.
Okay.
I have some confidence that Ellie knows what state Soup is in at the moment.
Yes. And not location-wise.
Yeah. So there's probably Discord server she's in where people are like, hey, this dude right now, he isn't playing to his fullest. Just do dumb shit. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
So, all right, Ellie taking a knockdown.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
but drop to confirm. Soup has the okay. I was about to say Soup has the chance to take this back, but unfortunately, he's killed. Blocks cross up.
Oh, now the corner is now on the other foot here with Soup. Actually, making sure Ellie plays the blocking game.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh. That super you almost never see in high level. There's a whole CMV out there of telling you not to use that super.
But Soup is beyond that brain process now. It has
Soup
escalated.
Is on a whole different plane of thinking.
Yeah. All right.
Whole block
nice
to
6P
6K.
confirm.
hit by the low. Unfortunately, Ellie drops, but then gets a reset of close slash.
Yeah,
this could be dead.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean.
Oh!
Maximize the damage. Oh, wow. I thought that was out of
Can
range.
Soup
But...
bring it back with a pixel?
Great 2S, though.
And that is the question. Oh, yeah. Hit by the JK. Unfortunately. Soup had a good run.
Yep, and Soup can now take it easy, question mark. Or I guess Soup could do whatever the heck they want to now. I'll leave it at that.
I mean, yeah, enjoy his new Friday.
Yeah. New Friday just dropped.
Yes. New Friday just dropped. Boston Blue Beat Online is on Fridays.
Yeah. But we can, unfortunately, maybe for the people out there who are hoping that we have some extra Boston Blue Beat on Friday, we're hoping for that, but that is not going to happen quite yet because we need to save the rest of the days to have Boston Blue Beat on some extra days for like the offline monthlies and stuff like that. Such as for like on Boston Blue Beat, March 16th is going to be the next offline monthly. So you're going to see all the regular titles in there that are Blaze Blue, the Strives, the XRs, the Sailor Moon, which always gives me a hype. Of course, the new Grand Blue, so on and so forth. And Sailor Moon, look, the Boston area is cracked for Sailor Moon. So if you want to see some good matches, they'll be hosting that on the 16th for their offline monthly. And, you know, the times are always going to be at Balance Patch, so you can go over there and check it out. The doors will open at 2 p.m. So, and the first bracket will start at 4 p.m. So it goes a little bit later night in there, but don't feel like you have to rush to get over there quite right away. And as always, we much appreciate Junk Food Arcades for the Snack Box Micros. Are sponsoring our events out here. They got the new swirl controller being developed. So if there's anything that you're kind of missing on the Snap Box or anything like that, any features that you're missing out on, they got you. They got you, fam. And just big love to them as always.
And then another thing, going to show real quick. Fight Kingdom, 3-day event in the PNW West Coast, up in Everett, Washington, at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel. And so running a bunch of old retro titles. We got Plus R, we got Third Strike, we got Street Fighter 2, MVC 2, all the old titles there. One of the, I guess, a regional that focuses entirely on older games. Lots played on old arcade cabs. If you're in the West Coast, try to make it out. It's going to be a good time. That is May 3rd through 5th.
And hey, you might be thinking like, well, I'm not exactly on the West Coast. I'm an East Coast son of a gun. What do we have going on this side here? Well, hey, there's always the yearly regional event, the beach episode, the Boston Blue Beach episode. I'm surprised I got that in one. And we're going to have the third annual one with a 2-day event on August 10th through the 11th this year. And this is our first year at a new hotel venue. It's been growing, so we have the opportunity to do this at a new hotel. That'll be the Westin in Waltham. And I probably pronounced that wrong because I'm not from Boston, all right? Okay, Boston cream pie and other things that are from Boston. But there's going to be 13 mainline games. We're actually scraping the echelon of Frosty Fausting's legacy out here. We're running Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Smash Ultimate, Under Night 2. We got all the gears between Strive, Rev 2, and Plus R, Blaze Blue, Melty Blood, and ACC, and Type Lumina, along with the King Fighters 15, Grand Blue versus Sailor Moon S as always. And there's going to be some bring your own console area as well. So check out start.gg/beach for more information on the registration and hotel. Plan early because it's going to be a great time for beaches, as T5 says himself.
All right.
So it looks like we have Death Mage and Izzy rolling up here.
Another 2 players that are in Frosty's top 8. Very strong bracket today. Death Mage, love the dude, honorary PNW, like I mentioned before.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, he's active in the PNW server. He talks in the Plus R channel at times. He's like good friends with Gdom Pithmere. Hung out with him at Frosty's. Said he like wants to like move up here or something. Love the dude. Can't wait to see him fight Izzy here. This is a matchup where I feel like it's, as we've seen many times already, or talked about many times already, just Cliff has to get that one hit.
Yeah, this is a huge fly swatter match for sure.
But like we saw earlier with Deft versus Gdom, Deft had some pretty good matchup knowledge against Cliff, being able to like 6K over that 2D and a bunch of other things. Just good awareness of the buttons. So it was a very clean first round against Izzy.
Yep, and now that we've actually made it here, this is definitely the reason why. They are both Oklahoma players. The Oklahomies are fighting each other. And so it's like, if you have someone like Izzy on your side that you have to fight off against like this, oh yeah, you should know the Cliff matchup. You don't have a choice but to know the Cliff matchup.
Yes. Look at that damage. Look, the red's still going down.
Yeah, he's still bleeding out here. And once again, this is like the East Coast and East Coast adjacent folks are just going crazy in almost at Blaze Blue and Plus R right now. Just seeing a lot of people just coming out the woodworks in terms of skill level at these tournaments as of late. And I'm just so jazzed to see more folks representing the underrepresented states.
Yes, like Oklahoma.
And now here we go here. Just got a nice throw to push out the corner. Just trying to keep it close. And actually baits out the dead angle as well.
Yeah. Oh, is that another dead angle baited out? Or is that just a close slash?
Yeah. It all looks the same. It all pains the same.
Yeah. Good way.
First back on the easy side here.
Yeah. Oh, good dash against the burst. That's going to be Deft. Deft taking round one. Or game one. Just
good stuff.
right back in it.
Remember, and this is winners finals as well. So this is now a 1-3. So there'll be a little more time for adaptability, potentially. And who knows, maybe that's just Deathmatch will just run through Izzy 1-3-0. I don't know how the matches normally go.
Oh, 2D under the gold burst. I don't know if that was intentional.
Oh,
good burst to make the 6H whip.
And once again, that matchup knowledge that we talked about that Deft has, that is so hyper specific for that matchup there to avoid that huge chunk of damage. And also to have the timing right as well is very, very good.
Yes, especially since it's like a auto timed button. Oh, and good OTG chip out from Deft. Oh, round start disc into a great confirm all the way to the corner. Now you got to guess.
Oh, wow. Able to sway, get the chop, and still able to recover in time. Get hit by Secret Garden, and then still be able to punish afterwards. Now we're going to the corner here with another knockdown. And just once again, Secret Garden is doing so much work for Death. Is absolutely insane.
Oh, look at all that damage. Almost stunned.
Yeah, there's red everywhere.
All right, Deft taking game two. Just sweeping through Izzy, it seems like. Izzy
Deft has places to be.
Yeah, Def is like, oh, I got to go to bed. What?
Right. It might be some people's Fridays, but it's not mine.
Yeah. Good job, Gatling, to fill out any air actions. What I've been noticing with Izzy is that she will get very close, but will be like one hit away for a lot of matches where she gets close. Well, Def didn't have the room to dash out of there, air dash out.
No. Wow. Def is dismantling this matchup right now. Like, just everything I can see Def doing is so anti, like, Cliff. It looks so clean.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, even right down to a throw break, like, getting that awareness as well, it just, once again, shows how much that Def and Izzy have played one another.
Yeah. Oh, right, back break.
Oh, all right, goal burst here. This could kill. Yep, it will be done. Oh, actually not going to go for it. Yeah, I guess at this point, Def definitely knows that he needs to match out.
Damn. All right.
All right, chill.
Or remember what I said earlier, how we've seen Izzy get down to like just one hit away, but then just wasn't able to close out. I feel like we've seen that case for many of the games that we've watched her play against Def. But luckily for Izzy, she's still in it. That was winners finals.
Yeah. A quick 3-0 for Def.
Yeah.
So that will put Def into grand finals and move us down to the loser semifinals between JoeBiden and Ellie, and the winner of that will go on to face Izzy in losers finals.
Yeah. You know, this matchup we saw already with Def versus JoeBiden, but I'm excited to see how Ellie's going to be able to adapt in what she does in the matchup.
Yeah, that'll be very exciting. And just, I don't know, this whole series so far, this is week 4 as a reminder, has been just really, really just amazing. Because between Blaze Blue, Uni 2, now they've added to on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and the Blaze Blue on Monday, and of course, plus art on Tuesdays. It's just this whole 10-week event is going to just, gain them points, and we're going to have like a whole grand finals thing over on April 20th. So it's just going to be like, wow, this is just like an insight of all the things that are going to be happening leading up to the finale. And that's just super, super jazzed.
Yeah, it's very fun watching like this like 10-week league thing happen. Because you really like start to get to know these players and like their play style and see it all.
Right. And considering the winner also gets like a trip out to beach episode that I mentioned a little bit earlier. On top of that as well, like room and board. It's like, oh, there's like, I'm like, you really want to fight for there then.
Yeah, there's really something like on the line here. Like, full trip to Boston. I mean, I'd go to the East Coast if they paid for it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Boston, pay me to come out there.
Like,
all right,
it's not just playing for like $10. Speaking of, reminder to claim those codes. But it's not just playing for that. It's a free trip out to Boston for the beach episode. So if you're somebody over on like West Coast who's like, oh, it's expensive to get over to the other side of the country, this is your chance.
Yeah, make it their problem, not yours. But right now, Ellie is making her whole existence JoeBiden's problem here. Nice fight, P anti-air.
Yeah.
But JoeBiden doing a very good job here, continuing to lock down Ellie in the mid screen. Yeah, I think Joe's actually trying to set up things so that anytime that Ellie wants to jump, is just really preventing those jump options. A lot of dashing, just straight up blows and everything like that. A lot of JKs when they approach, and JoeBiden's just keeping Ellie so clean and locked down.
And good leaf grab to just close out there. That was the first time we've seen it, I think. Just Ellie didn't expect it. Just when Joe finally conditioned her to just stay on the ground and stop jumping, he just was like, all right, this is my chance. I can just leaf grab here now. She's got nothing to do about it. She expects the 2Ks, the 2D. So, very good conditioning for Joe.
And now here we go to like the next match here. And so this, as a reminder, this is a court or a semi. So this is a first to 2 as well. So Joe Biden is, you know, much closer to winning the set here and moving on against Izzy. And Joe's just throwing everything at Ellie here, like absolutely everything. Case in point, like every single mix-up, trick-up, or anything that Joe has in the tank here, Ellie is having to deal with it.
Yeah, and Ellie just rolls out of the corner and throws. Now we're going back to the other corner, it seems. Ooh, good DP against the cross-up. Very good DP.
All right, here's an opportunity for Ellie here. There is still burst on Joe Biden's side here. So yeah, we're very likely going to see that. Yeah. And Joe Biden has like the opportunity to move around a lot more, and this is gonna be hard for Ellie to catch. But if she can do it, it's all but over. But is instead just all but over.
FRCJD. Round start leaf grab.
There it is. There it is. I knew I was gonna see it at some point.
We got round start overhead kiss and a round start leaf grab both on screen. JD clashing with that 6P. What are you doing, dude? All right.
He's making a request. Go find him.
Yeah. It's Joe taking game 2 out of 2. And moving on to fight Izzy.
I can't imagine Izzy feels great in this regard, because it's like, oh, I've moved from like one fly swatter matchup to another fly swatter matchup.
Yeah. Like, oh, great. Let me just like wiggle this fucking giant rock on a stick around and hope it hits.
But the confidence seems to be there at the very least.
Yeah.
Taking a glance at chat. So I'm like, cool. All right. Well, it's up to you to just show us what you got, and then be able to defeat the president himself.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell? Let's rock.
So Joe Biden, very aware of the matchup, definitely doesn't want to spend the time getting caught by it, and, you know, probably has gotten to notice the influx of a lot of cliffs that have been on the rise as of late. So let's see if they have any sort of anti-game plans as strong as Def's was, or if they're going to be kind of just hoping that their zoning and spacing is going to be strong enough to carry them through.
Yeah. Great confirms from Joe there. Leaf grabbing the back break. Leaf grab again.
Oh my god.
No, not another leaf grab. All right. I was like, are we going to... invisible mix-up. Okay. I love the sense of humor that Joe shows off in his matches.
Right. Probably using that for like a frame kill, basically. It's like, okay, if I use this time here and I use teleport, then it should time perfectly for when they're out of Gamma Blade. That's my assumption, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, the gunfire. Oh, but a little too far away here. I'm just going to DP out.
Okay.
Alright, jumps out of there. Tries to keep things safe here, but nice 2D. Oh, but the JD is going to confirm to the corner.
Oh, what an air throw.
That was amazing. What an air throw.
Joe taking game 1 there.
But is he doing a very good job making sure to, you know, keep a lot of hitboxes on the field, make sure that Joe doesn't exactly get to move around for free. But it is always hard to stop the train that is Joe Biden anytime, you know, that locomotion gets in motion.
Yes, exactly. DP out of pressure. Oh.
Okay.
Run up 6K that blocks the gold bricks.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that damage. Against these low health fly swatter characters, I feel like Cliff really just shows off and like with his combos and his damage and how much of a threat he can be.
Yeah. And I mean, I think Izzy's starting to feel it a little bit here. I'm starting to see like moves like JP from like the top of the sky here to just make sure that Joe Biden does not get to move in past a certain point, does not pass go, does not collect $200. And I really actually like that a lot. Just a lot more quick moves that just prevent Joe from playing rather than scoring a big hit.
Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of Cliffs want to just score that big hit, but being able to first stop and get a Chip, Milia, or Dizzy like grounded is probably going to be your #1 priority.
Right. Because the more opportunities you give them to play, the worse it kind of feels, and especially with someone like Cliff, who their really only good reversal is sway, and that only gets worse over time. You just really gotta keep yourself under control, keep your quails on the square and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but one more hit will do it. Joe could even throw like a ninja star and it might work.
Oh. I Ninja Star sounds like something he'd do, just like stall in the air with Ninja Star. And then FRC, Gold Burst, shenanigans. I don't know. Oh, good block on the chop.
Right. Oh my gosh, Joe Biden baiting that out as well. I think Joe Biden's starting to show some of that Cliff knowledge coming out here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, great confirm from Izzy. That was super clean.
Yeah,
Gonna go
very
for the
good
buzzy, but blocks
confirm.
it.
Good blocks from Joe. Joe
Good hit
putting
from the corner
himself.
from Joe. Oh my gosh.
Oh. This could be anyone's game. I feel like one good hit from Cliff can kill the president.
Oh, well, there it is. There's one good hit from
There
Cliff.
it is.
Oh, but doesn't actually finish anything here.
Oh. Oh, and Joe Biden taking it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. Izzy's hanging in there a little bit more. I think Izzy's doing a very good job covering more of the options from Joe Biden as much as possible and staying a little bit more active as a form of defense. But
Yeah,
Joe's adaptability is so clean.
Yeah. We've definitely started to see Izzy adapt, though. Like, with those air-to-air JPs and try and get confirms off of that. Definitely started to see her be, like, a lot more confident and show a lot more knowledge of what's going on. And I feel like this third round is where she could, or third game is where she could, like, really turn things around and be like, all right, I got my game plan. I know what's going on. I know what Joe's doing. I can probably turn this around.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What's the mix-up? Okay.
Oop, okay. Actually blocks the third hit of the Rekka, the overhead. But still, really Izzy is like not being able to get out of the corner in like any sort of like really meaningful way, it feels like on her terms. And that seems very, very difficult against someone like Joe Biden. But this will be a good amount of damage and earning the corner as well. But good burst on the nape saddle from Joe. Joe's definitely showing that he's gained a lot about the matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a punish. Can we do enough damage?
It's going to be good. Oh, drops it, doesn't get the DP. Is he just waiting full screen, forcing Joe Biden to just come to her? Oh, Joe comes in for JH.
Oh, and I actually like Joe going straight into the Beta Blade as well to use the invincibility in case of letters. That was very, very smart from Joe.
Yeah, and did he have meter 2 to like FRC it, or I don't?
It didn't look like it. I kind of took a glance at the last second, so I don't think he did, but it did. I guess it didn't matter at that point. Just got the kill.
Yeah. True.
Wow.
Ooh,
I think Joe's like blocked every burst this set. Oh my god. I think like all but one.
Oh. All right, what's guess for game? Good blocks. Guess for game?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no FDing, unfortunately, from Izzy. She was not able to kind of find an opportunity to push Joe out and maybe get a little bit more breathing room. Easier said than done, obviously. But nonetheless, Joe will move on, moving back up to grand finals to face off against Deft.
Yeah. Last time we saw him fight, it was pretty close. Deft taking it 2-1. So I'm wondering if like Joe is just in the zone now and is like, all right, I got this. I can just do a comeback.
Right.
Gotta win 6 games, though.
Yeah, that's a long road, and I feel like I haven't seen any real kinks in Deft Mage's armor. So I think that's going to be like the hard part, right? Joe is very good at adapting and finding weaknesses and whatnot, but I think Deft has not really shown much of that to Joe. So can that persist over 6 games? That seems very difficult.
Yeah.
All right, well, so far so good. I mean, coming up warmed up off the losers match though, so that is a huge difference all the same.
Now that confirm was almost there. You got, I think, like a JH into like a 5K. That's good.
Oh my god.
Deft showing respect for the DP, especially with 25-meter where Joe could just FRC it, make it safe, regain air actions.
Yeah. But able to pinch it out there. Joe being the first one on the board with any sort of rounds whatsoever. And now, yeah, Joe's actually had the corner by comparison a lot more than Deft so far here. And that is working wonders for Joe.
.6P clashing into the close slash, which unfortunately whiffed and got Joe a pretty good hit.
It's about making each of those hits count here, and I know Joe's
Roll out of
trying
pressure.
the best.
Now it's Deft's turn. Joe not blocking Secret Garden.
Ooh, getting a throw here as well.
Oh,
But can't get the confirm off the 2H there.
This could be game unless Joe wants to burst. Save it for the next round. Probably it's one of the smarter things to do here.
Yeah, that'd be a huge guess for game moment, like you said. But on the opposite end of like, well, I hope I can get enough offensive that they guess wrong.
Yeah.
And I like the positioning here from Death Mage, kind of staying out of the corner there, staying near the pin. Didn't grab it, unfortunately, but, you know, using Ring to make sure that Joe doesn't get their approach. And Joe plays it so patiently and is able to take a match away from Death.
Yeah, it seems like you said, how you thought Deft didn't have any like kinks in his armor yet. Joe, I feel like, is starting to show some of those. We're starting to see some things that Joe's adapting to. I saw Joe do the low up from Chip's Rekka when Deft threw out a 6P to get under that. And seen little things like that. We've seen a lot of 2D as well from Deft. So maybe we're going to see like more 6K from Joe to like try and low crush it.
Right, use the Def special against against Def. Oh, you can low crush those of an overhead? Take this.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, the huge clash in the corner here was able to get Def Mage the corner, but let's see if Def Mage can keep this up against JoeBiden, because they are showing a life lead at this time here. Maybe the warming up aspect of Joe coming from losers finals is finally starting to catch up here.
Calls out the dead angle, makes a whiff, but unfortunately did not get anything off of it. Caught not blocking low. Combo into the corner. Leaf grab. All right, what's the mix?
Ooh.
All right, low. Invisible. What's the mix? All right.
Yeah, I think that's just all just frame kills, so they're perfectly buffered.
Yeah. I like the putting this guy. I'm wondering if that's just to like try and avoid a good amount of anti-airs, or just get people in so you can like give yourself time to think about what you need to happen. Almost had a full pickup off the force brace there.
And the conversions here now are just going to be way bonkers, because, oh my gosh.
What a confirm!
Jesus.
Oh,
I mean, I had a completely different reason I was going to bring up, but Death Mage is like, no, just watch this.
that was something.
Yeah.
That was something I'd see in like a CMV.
Oh, well, there might be again another one here soon, because oh my gosh, baiting out the burst here as well. Sure, pins on the field here, but it doesn't matter. Death Mage's Oki situations are so freaking strong.
Yeah. Deft really is like starting to show some adapting to Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Ooh.
being patient there, just waiting for Joe to press out a button. 1-1.
And so, yeah, like we were kind of talking about earlier, Joe coming off the loser's side, a little bit more warmed up, going directly into his match here, but Dev seems to be catching up very, very quickly and seems to be undeterred, if anything else, how that first match went.
Yeah.
All right, but now Joe's doing a good job here, re-pressuring back to the corner, and even baits out the burst as well. The great positioning, but on the bright side, because Deathmaker's crouching there, does get pinned back, so there's at least something to fight with. Yes, case in point, once it gets out the corner.
Almost stunned here.
Ooh, flinches unfortunately.
Round start leaf grab. Unfortunately, Def wasn't throwing out anything.
At this point here, Def's not getting an opportunity to throw out anything either, because Joe Biden is just really staying on top of Deathmage here.
Yeah, Joe is just like getting in and just staying in against Def.
Like just one punch too short.
Not get away. Joe Biden with a perfect ending game 3 there. On to game 4.
This is actually going back and forth quite a bit here.
Yeah. This is a pretty good games we've got going on. Pretty good match.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
All right, now Joe Biden actually being the first one to take the lead here in terms of just trying to be on the offensive, and is punished for that. As Deathmage is able to get that 2D and now take the corner as well.
Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't get a confirm off the 5K. Ooh, good 6H call out wall.
That's gonna be a huge rate of success if Joe Biden can really start calling out those those rolls on top of the burst with everything else. It's gonna make sure that Deathmage doesn't get to play all that much.
Ooh. Putting you in the corner. Guess.
Ooh.
Oh, just doesn't even have to guess. Just didn't want to block.
Yeah. Maybe trying to go for a DP there and just, miss the input on wake up.
Maybe. Had 50 meters, probably could have just done DP FRC.
Right. Or super, maybe. I don't know if it's invincible enough to get through there.
We've seen Joe just super good amount of times in this bracket today.
Oh my gosh, but the pressure is on so much. Even Joe trying to
jump
out there.
Very good. I was about to say very good patience, but then got hit by the 6H. All right, block. What's the mix?
Oh wow, the 6H starter is huge. Gonna maximize his damage for sure.
6H in a combo. Damn, that's sick.
Oh, no real punish there, unfortunately, from Deathmage. But yeah, close slash is able to close that out here. Now we're at 2 apiece.
Yeah, final game. Could be, actually.
Yeah, between reset or tournament set, either way, something comes to an end here.
Been very good watching both these, having to go back and forth between the two. It can go either way, honestly.
This is one of those matches or sets that I would like. Yeah, it can go either way, but I would like to see more. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like, I know a lot of people have work tomorrow, but I don't, so I can watch Plus R.
Yeah, I can watch as much Plus R as I want right now. I'm over here on the West Coast. It's only 7:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say your night's barely started.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, gonna punch that.
Oh, messes up the IK.
Yeah.
So that's super. Yeah, that's super. If you IB enough, you're able to IK Chip. But unfortunately, Def just messed up, and I don't think got the input off in time.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but Def is gonna probably take that in stride and just say, you know what, I did that. Me did that. But that does give Joe kind of a power up a little bit too, to say, okay, if you're gonna be wilding out like this, I'm gonna take my opportunity to say you screwed it up. I'm gonna reset the bracket real quick.
Yeah. Or may reset the bracket. It looks like Dizzy now in 1-1.
Holy crap.
Final round.
All right, well, now we're at the final part of this first and or last set of the tournament. Grand finals out here. All right, Granny quick knockdown here. Can't perform the alpha play here, but still staying close. All right, this is a big throw here. There's no burst on JoeBiden's side, so has to take this one here, but we'll get an opportunity to burst afterwards. But blocks it, can't get the full confirm.
Game. Joe just staying patient.
That's good, because Def Mage is just doing 2H over and over and over again, and goes for the throw finally.
Game. Wow.
Just overloading that mental capacity of Joe and just doing 2H over and over until Joe's like, okay, I'm not going to run in. And Dev's like, cool, bet. I'll run in.
What a grand.
What a freaking grand. Oh my gosh. And I mean, what a tournament. We've had some insane highs and the most unfortunate lows with regards to controllers unplugging, but some of these matches, these mirrors, the character spread has changed so much in like the past few months in this game, and everyone's just kind of wilding out and having a good time. And you know, I just love to see it. I freaking love to see it.
I love to see it too. Lots of Amelias. I mean, despite what people say about Amelia, the character's sick. I like watching Deft a lot. Chip, as we see with like Peter and JoeBiden, such a fun character to watch. Seen some other great characters in here. Loved watching where was it? Athma's Kai going through the Ellie gauntlet. JackWatcher, it's always fun to watch. Overall, the character spread is always cool.
Exactly. And we're so blessed at the same time to have this week over week, thanks to this being the Burst Limit Season 4. Once again, as a reminder, this tournament is going to happen every Tuesday, 8 p.m. It's always going to be Plus R. Monday at 8 p.m. will always be Blaze Blue, and Wednesday at 8 p.m. will always be Uni 2. And these are all 8 p.m. Eastern, to be clear. And then so we run for 10 weeks up until the 3rd of April. And you're going to get points for all your respective games, and then you're going to be on a points leaderboard for your weekly placements. The top 8 from every single game will be at the end of the season finale for April 20th, and the winner for the burst season for each game will be winning a trip out to the regional beach episode in Boston with the room and board included. So definitely make sure you check that out, and make sure you enter week over week to get an opportunity to be at the top 8 and be able to go out to the beach episode, which is their yearly regional event. 2-day event in August 10th and 11th, and they're gonna have a bunch of like mainline games there, from Street Fighter 6 to all the Guilty Gears that effectively are popularized right now. Blaze Blue, Melty Blood, both of them, Sailor Moon S, all the important games you've ever seen. And you can check out more information about that at start.gg/beach. And heck, if you already happen to be in the Boston area, on March 16th will be the next offline monthly. The summits will be handled at Balance Patch. Doors will open at 2 p.m. and the earliest bracket will start at 4 p.m. And amongst all that, thank you, Junk Food Arcades, for sponsoring Boston events as well. Pretty much known for their snack box micros and everything like that. And the swirl will be coming out here soon, so keep an eye out on them, and much love to them as always. And you might be saying, heck, that's far. I'm up in Canada. What do we got going on? It sounds like you're pretty mad about it. Well, that's right, because We Mad is happening here soon. February 24th to the 25th. That is this weekend. You can tune in for all your favorite fighting games and put the We in We Mad with the team events out there. So definitely give an opportunity and check them out. And I think the last one goes to you. You have something you want to say about the Pacific Northwest.
Yes. Fight Kingdom, May 3rd through 5th. We are running Plus R here in the PNW at Fight Kingdom this year. In fact, I am running Plus R at Fight Kingdom this year. Up in Everett, Washington, at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel. 3-day event focusing on all sorts of retro games. We got MVC 2, we got Street Fighter 2, we got Third Strike, we got Garo. Oh my god, a bunch of things. We got Plus R, of course. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, BC, Washington, Oregon, hell, even if you're just on the West Coast in Cali, try and come out. It's going to be a fun time. Would love to see you there.
And lastly, I'm going to look over this Matcherino, and if that is still at 32, I am going to scream. All right, good. You all did pretty good. It's down to 23. You can pass over to some few folks and friends. Maybe you have a Discord or something like that within the Plus R realm. You can tell them, hey, finish off these codes real quick here. The prize pool is looking pretty right now, and I'm sure that these fun folks out here who have been gaming out of their gourd tonight like to earn a little bit more pocket change for them. Maybe grab themselves a lunch tomorrow. I think that we deserve to give them a lunch as well. So definitely hit that Matcheroo button if you haven't already. And thank you all so much for the support and the continued support of all Boston Bluebee events. I missed the name. You say it again, director. Dub. Okay.
Dubbingly. Okay.
So we're gonna be heading over to Dubbingly's channel over here. I do not know what night is their night for, or his night for Grand Blue. It's Grand Blue night. There we go. So we'll be heading over there. Give Dubbingly some love as you know we sign out here. But once again, thank you so much for joining us. I have been joined here by Sam and or Lesbian War Crimes and or Trans War Crimes on Twitter. Definitely give her some love if you can as well. She absolutely deserves it. She's getting to the commentary scene, and I want to thank you greatly for doing that.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Love supporting the scene. Speedrunning the player to 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 commentator pipeline. So, always happy to do it, though. I love the people who enter. I love Plus R. Love watching it. Love talking about it. Love running it. Love playing it. Love everything about it. So